From glowing birds in the forest to massive wolf-like beasts, these clips show encounters so strange they almost seem impossible. So let's dive into the weirdest, most unbelievable creatures ever filmed on camera. People on the streets couldn't believe their eyes when a winged humanoid appeared soaring above the city, its massive wings stretched wide, carrying it smoothly over the buildings as onlookers stopped and stared. Some whispered about mythical harpies, while others just shook their heads in disbelief. The video captured only a few moments, but it was enough to leave everyone wondering, was this real, or is everyone living in a delusional world? Rain Sky Dragon. Right before the rain started, people spotted an enormous creature soaring across the sky. Its huge wings flapped slowly, and a long tail trailed behind as it moved with surprising grace. There was no mistaking it. Everything about it looked like a dragon. Those who saw it couldn't believe their eyes, staring as the mysterious figure vanished into the clouds. Unicorn forest sighting. A man hiking near a forest in England captured something unusual. Two horses grazing in a grassy field. One is brown and normal, but the white one has a single horn on its head, looking very much like a unicorn. The location and details are unclear, but seeing this creature makes you pause. Could it really be a unicorn, or just a rare anomaly in nature? Either way, it's a clip that leaves you staring in disbelief. Farmhouse dragon encounter. While exploring a deserted area near her farmhouse, a woman suddenly noticed a massive creature moving just above the ground. It had an unusual body shape and wings that stretched wide as it flew past her. The sight was so clear and unexpected that it stopped her in her tracks. At that moment, she believed she was looking at some kind of dragon, something she never thought could exist outside old stories. Pegasus is real. This clip quickly caught attention as it showed something rarely seen on camera. Two men were filming a strange white horse-like creature that had large wings attached to its body. At one point, it tried to lift itself off the ground, flapping its wings as if attempting to fly. The men seemed focused on keeping it restrained. Soon after appearing online, the video was taken down by the government. What made the situation even stranger was what surfaced weeks later. Another video appeared on YouTube, uploaded by a man who casually claimed he owned a pet, matching the creature seen in the earlier clip almost exactly. With both videos disappearing and no official explanation given, many people were left wondering whether these sightings were connected. For some, it raised the unsettling idea that creatures like Pegasus might exist, just hidden from public view.
Whoa. Come on.
Mothman night glider. Late one night, a strange winged figure was seen flying across the sky. Its glowing eyes were clearly visible in the darkness, and massive bat-like wings made it appear a bit more stranger. The shape reminded many of the legendary Mothman from West Virginia, a humanoid creature known for its eerie presence and winged body. So was it really a Mothman? Let me know, what do you think of it? Ground flying creature. Late at night, a security guard on patrol spotted something strange moving just above the ground. A flying creature glided with features that looked completely unnatural. The brief footage captured only a few seconds, but it's enough to leave everyone in disbelief. Griffin forest sighting. A night vision camera recorded something strange deep in the forest. A giant creature, part eagle and part lion in appearance, appeared to drink from a small stream, its movements calm but deliberate. The grainy footage made it hard to tell if this was a real griffin or something else. The video left viewers staring, questioning whether myths from ancient stories might still be hiding in the shadows of the wild. Night Wolf Road. A man was driving alone on an empty road at night when he had to hit the brakes. From the side, a massive wolf-like creature emerged, moving slowly but with an undeniable presence. Its size and shape were unlike any normal wolf, and every step seemed deliberate. The camera captured the tense moment as it crossed near the car, disappearing into the shadows, and the quiet of the night returned, as if nothing unusual had happened. Human-faced blackbird. A quiet backyard in Peru held an unsettling sight. A black bird perched motionless on top of a fence, but its face looked strangely human, sending chills down the spine of the woman filming. She stared in disbelief, unsure if what she saw was real or just a trick of the light. The camera lingered, capturing every unnerving detail, leaving viewers with an image that haunted long after the clip ended. Winged horse farmland. Just before dawn on a quiet farmland, locals captured something that left everyone questioning reality. A horse-like creature paced near a barn, but unlike any normal horse, it had broad wings stretching from its shoulders. The camera stayed fixed as the creature moved calmly, while distant chickens clucked in the background. No one could explain what they saw, and as it disappeared behind the barn, the footage left a lasting sense of mystery that no one could easily forget. Mountainside winged creature. During a hiking trip, a man began recording a distant mountainside after hearing stories about strange tribes living in the area. When he zoomed in, he captured something that completely stunned him. A huge winged creature appeared on camera, its wings stretched wide and seemingly restrained by stick-like structures. The creature moved its head slowly, as if struggling or reacting to its surroundings. From a distance, its shape and posture closely resembled a dragon. The footage offers no explanation, only raising questions about what was really seen on that mountainside. Forest shadow dragon. Posted by an anonymous user, the video was filmed in a wooded area where flames could be seen rising. Behind the fire, a large shadow appeared, shaped like a winged creature standing still. The outline was clear enough to make people pause, many saying it looked exactly like a dragon. For a few tense seconds, the forest seemed alive with something impossible, as if a legend had just stepped out of the pages of a storybook. Chinese lab griffin. It began with something completely unexpected inside the lab. The camera focused on a massive egg under bright lights, its surface trembling as cracks appeared. Slowly, a bird-like head emerged, sharp eyes scanning the room, its beak covered in tiny shell fragments. Then the camera panned to reveal more, rows of similar creatures kept behind glass. Their faces resembled eagles while their bodies looked like tigers. Griffins, captured and contained, stared silently through the glass, leaving the viewer stunned at the discovery. The lab suddenly felt full of secrets. Winged forest lady. A man was hiking through a snowy forest. As he paused, something caught his eye behind a tree. A woman dressed in white, with large wings. For a moment, it wasn't clear if she was an angel or a fairy. Before he could approach, she vanished behind the tree, disappearing completely. The footage left him, and anyone who saw it, wondering what exactly had appeared in the forest that day. Pet griffins.
It's good! Come on, Echo!
The footage showed a man interacting with not one, but two griffins. Real-life griffins that looked too real to be AI creations. Their faces and wings were like eagles, but their bodies were unmistakably tiger-like. The griffins played around freely, almost like pets, while the man laughed and reached out to them. Everyone who watched the video now believes that griffins are not just a myth, but reality. Car trunk mystery. The dashcam captured a vehicle when things suddenly turned strange. The driver of the car in front got out and opened the trunk, and almost immediately, a bat-like creature swooped at him, knocking him down. But that wasn't all. Another figure appeared. A small humanoid wearing a white cap, slowly emerging from the trunk and moving toward the man. The footage left everything unexplained, with no answers about what either of these strange beings were, making the clip both shocking and mysterious. Creature hidden in fire. From a plane window high above the city, a passenger had been filming the glow of a large fire below. Everything seemed normal at first, just flames lighting up the night. Then something unexpected crossed the frame. A massive dark shape appeared, and its wings were clearly flapping as it moved through the smoke. The figure stayed visible long enough to raise questions. After the clip spread online, many viewers claimed the creature looked like a real-life dragon. Scottish haggis encounter. During a family trip, a curious ball of fur rolled toward the camera, catching everyone by surprise. They watched as it bounced and scurried across the ground, moving in a way that seemed almost unnatural. When they later shared the video online, they discovered it matched descriptions of a haggis, a legendary creature from Scottish folklore, imagined with legs of different lengths to run down steep hills. The footage left viewers amused and puzzled, reminding everyone that not every creature caught on camera is what it first seems. Serpentine river creature. A man was fishing by the river when something extraordinary happened. For a few seconds, a serpentine creature emerged from the water, its long body gliding above the surface before slipping back into the depths. The sudden appearance was brief but unmistakable, giving a rare glimpse of what many have only heard about in legends. The ripples settled, the water returned to calm, and the man's camera captured a moment that will be replayed by anyone fascinated by the mysteries of Loch Ness. Real-life phoenix. A man noticed a bird sitting on top of a pole and decided to record it. As he watched, the bird flapped its wings and flew away, leaving a faint glow behind. It looked unusual, almost like the famous mythical creature, the phoenix, that just came out of a story, but he was just quietly watching it happen. The footage captured a strange, glowing bird that disappeared quickly, making him wonder if what he saw was really real. Dragon sky sightings. One quiet moment of sky watching suddenly turned strange when a long, dragon-like shape appeared above. It looked as if there was a dragon drifting in the sky. What caught attention was the timing, as this clip surfaced before AI visuals were common. Days later, another video showed a similar but darker figure moving straight upward in the sky. The resemblance between both sightings left viewers wondering if these shapes were coincidence or something far older reappearing. Flying creature, Pennsylvania. A strange sight in the skies over Pennsylvania left many viewers staring twice. The footage shows a giant flying creature moving across the distance through a heavy zoom used to get a closer look. Its wings stretched wide and clear, and a long tail trails behind as it flies. Viewers who watched the video were convinced that it resembled a dragon, while others say it's simply too large to be any known bird. With no clear explanation, the clip continues to divide opinions and spark debate. White dragon flight. People online can't stop talking about a new video showing what looks like a huge white dragon flying through the sky. Its long body twists smoothly, wings fully spread, moving in a way that no ordinary bird could. The footage is a bit grainy, but it's hard not to be amazed. For centuries, dragons have lived in stories from medieval Europe to ancient Asia, seen as powerful, sometimes frightening creatures. But seeing something like this today is what makes the long-told legends feel real. Lab purple dragon. In the footage, a man is seen holding a tiny dragon in his hands inside what looks like a lab. The creature moves slightly while being carefully supported. The clip ends abruptly, offering no context, no explanation, and leaving viewers questioning what they just witnessed. Tiny human fairies. While searching near a river, a group of researchers noticed something moving close to them. On camera, it appeared as a tiny, human-like figure with a visible face, arms, and legs. When they tried to get closer, it hovered in place for a few seconds, reacting as if it was aware of them. The way it moved, its expressions made it feel a fairy. Later, they claimed to spot more similar figures sitting in nearby trees and flying around the same area. The discovery left everyone in shock. They wondered if these sightings were just rare coincidences, or the first real sign that fairies might exist beyond old stories. Squid-like creature. Standing on a bridge above a busy road, a man noticed something unusual drifting across the sky and quickly started recording. What appeared on camera was a dark, squid-like shape floating slowly overhead. Long, tentacle-like forms trailed behind it as it moved in a steady way. There was no sudden motion, no clear explanation, just this strange figure passing by. Even after reviewing the footage, he admitted he still couldn't understand what he had captured in that moment. Dragon Skull, Romania. Deep inside a remote tunnel in Romania, a piece of footage has people arguing non-stop. Embedded in the rock is what looks like a massive skull with a long snout and sharp features, reminding many of a dragon's head. Locals point to old stories of Zmu, winged serpent creatures said to guard hidden places. Others say it's just natural rock shapes forming familiar patterns. With no clear explanation, the discovery keeps pulling folklore and skepticism into the same conversation. Dragon Carcass, China. In China, a crowd gathered around the strange carcass of a massive creature lying on the ground. Its head was adorned with horns, and its long, enormous body seemed almost endless. Onlookers were stunned, many convinced they were seeing the remains of a gigantic dragon. The footage sparked intense curiosity, but shortly after, the video was removed by authorities. The sudden disappearance only left people wondering more, fueling questions about whether dragons could really exist. Church winged figure. Back in 2019, a TikTok video captured a bizarre sight from two different angles, long before AI visuals were common. The footage shows a creature with a human-like body and long wings climbing along the side of a church. Its movements were strange and deliberate, leaving everyone who saw it in shock. Viewers have been debating ever since, wondering if it was some unknown animal, a mythical creature, or something else entirely beyond explanation. Backyard dragon glider. This time, the camera captured the most unbelievable moment of a dragon rising from behind a castle. Though the potato quality of the video makes it hard to comprehend how it actually appeared, the dragon's massive size is visible, even from far away, which is why I added it. However, the man who was recording the footage could not dare to go near it, which left the mystery of the dragon unresolved. Mountain goat creature. While walking along a mountainside trail, a man noticed something odd higher up on the rocks and decided to zoom in with his camera. At first, only two blinking lights were visible in the distance. As the zoom tightened, those lights revealed themselves as glowing eyes. Behind them, faint but noticeable, were horn-like shapes resembling those of a goat. The creature stayed still, watching from above, making the moment feel tense and unsettling. Brazil legendary beast. While driving through Petrolina, Brazil, a couple came across something chilling on the road, a werewolf-like body that looked nothing like any normal animal. The man described it as a legendary werewolf, and judging by what they saw, it was hard to disagree. Locals were left wondering where this beast might have been secretly living, and what kind of mysterious life it had. No one knows what it truly was, or where it came from. Fantasy rooftop bird. A strange bird has appeared on someone's rooftop, and it looks like it stepped right out of a fantasy movie. Its long, flowing feathers and unusual beak make it look almost otherworldly, unlike any bird you'd expect to see in a backyard. Is this an exotic species, or something more mysterious? People are left staring, trying to figure out what exactly they're seeing. Whatever it is, it's a sight that's hard to forget. Backyard humanoid creature. A man was cleaning his backyard when he suddenly spotted something strange near his wall. A small humanoid creature crouched there, digging into the ground with surprising focus. Its face and parts of its body were hidden, but its movements were clearly deliberate, almost purposeful. The footage held a tense stillness as the creature continued its task. What kind of creature could it be, honestly? Yellow creature Pokemon. Near a muddy patch beside the forest, a man filmed something that immediately caught attention. A small, yellow-colored creature moved carefully, glancing around as if aware of being watched. Its shape and movements were oddly familiar, looking almost exactly like the Pokemon character everyone knows from the animations. The footage showed it pausing, sniffing the ground, and continuing its cautious walk. Viewers were left staring, trying to decide if this was a strange animal or a real-life glimpse of a creature from fiction. Wolflike Mountain. A family staying in their mountain vacation house got a shock they weren't expecting. A wolf-like creature climbed up the stairs, moving with surprising calm, and approached the pieces of bones they had left on a cardboard. The camera captured every moment as it moved quietly, leaving the family and anyone watching speechless at this rare and eerie encounter. Flying dark figures. A group of people were enjoying the cloudy weather when something above caught their attention. 5 dark, tall figures flew silently overhead, their black cloaks billowing in the wind. Their movements were slow and deliberate, resembling the Dementors from stories, though no one could be sure what they were. Later, similar figures appeared in a remote icy area, captured on camera by locals. The footage sparked debates online, with some insisting it was real, while others argued it could be something else. The mystery remained, unexplained but haunting. Tree Hollow Fairy.
This the spot. Nah, come back out.
During a casual TikTok live, something unusual caught everyone's attention. A tiny, human-like creature appeared inside a tree, staring directly at the camera before slipping back into the hollow. Its careful, deliberate movements made it seem as though the tree was its home, holding viewers' focus entirely. As the clip circulated online, opinions quickly divided. Some insisted it was a wingless fairy, while others suggested it could be an alien. The live ended with the hollow empty, but the mystery stayed vivid.
Why they be peeking like that?
White Phoenix Mountains. A video from China caught some really cool footage. During the day, white birds with long feathers flew over the mountains, moving so smoothly it almost looked like something out of a movie. They eventually vanished into the trees, and it was hard not to think of the legendary white phoenix. Later that night, a man walking through the forest spotted the same birds, but this time, they were glowing. His camera captured them flying quietly, their light shining softly through the trees. This makes me think that Phoenix might not be just something from the myths, but a reality. Dragon cave eggs. A man was exploring a cave when he noticed something unusual. Huge eggshells scattered on the ground, way bigger than anything he had seen before. As he stepped further in, he spotted even more, and the sight was already strange enough. Suddenly, something moved quickly toward him, and he had no choice but to turn off the camera and rush out. Later, he told people he had seen a real-life dragon in the cave, and claimed he had explored its lair. The footage was tense, leaving the cave feeling completely alive. Cerberus caught on camera. This dog-like creature was seen emerging from a cave, and the moment felt completely unnatural. It appeared as a dark figure, moving low to the ground with an unsettling presence. What disturbed viewers most were its 3 faces, each shifting slightly as it moved. The sight instantly reminded many of Cerberus, the mythical 3-faced hound. The clip ended abruptly, leaving viewers uneasy, confused, and unable to explain what was just witnessed. Backyard duende. A teenager ran out of his house into the garden, phone in hand, recording everything around him. That's when he spotted something unusual, a small humanoid, barely taller than a plant pot, wearing a white cap. It moved quickly, disappearing into the bushes, never to be seen again. The footage captured what looked like a real-life duende, leaving the teen and anyone watching both amazed and puzzled by the tiny, mysterious figure that appeared in his backyard that day. Snake with horns. Have you ever seen a snake with horns? A man hiking in the mountains captured something extraordinary on camera. The footage showed a snake with distinct horns on its head, moving silently across the rocks. The unusual sight quickly went viral, sparking debates online as viewers wondered if it was a rare species or a mythical creature appearing in the modern world. Despite all the speculation, no one could say for sure what this mysterious horned snake really was. Road crack creature. A dashcam caught a really unusual moment on the road. Suddenly, a crack appeared on the side, causing a car ahead to crash after braking. From that crack, something unexpected emerged. A huge, dark, spider-like creature with wings. It stopped right in front of the car with the dashcam, standing there as if it had just appeared from nowhere. The driver could only stare, unsure how to react to what was in front of him. Dark web figure. This dark web footage showed something unusual. A small figure with a human-like face, completely covered in black hair from head to toe. Its hands and feet looked strange, not like a normal human at all, more like some kind of animal. The clip left the question open. Was it a lab experiment or something else entirely? What do you think? Creepy creature on rock? A woman was at her grandmother's house when she noticed something unusual on the road. It was a strange creature, moving quickly and almost furiously as it ran. She recorded it as it sped along, and then, surprisingly, it leapt onto a rooftop with incredible speed. The footage showed the creature clearly, but no one could tell what it really was, making the moment both puzzling and hard to forget. Santa Fe Shadow. Late at night in Santa Fe, Argentina, something strange has been creeping through the streets. For weeks, locals shrugged it off as small-town gossip, until a shaky video surfaced. In the footage, a dark figure crouches low among the trees. It's blurry, but enough to send chills down your spine. Some think it's the chupacabra, especially with livestock disappearing. Others say it looks like a werewolf-like creature. Whatever it is, that clip turned rumors into something you can't ignore. Kappa Squad. Okay, picture this. One guy's just taking a chill walk in the forest, right? Nothing crazy, just vibes. But then, out of nowhere, he spots something moving behind a low branch. And when he looks closer, whoa, there's a group of tiny, weird-looking creatures staring back at him. They look exactly like those kappas from Japanese folklore. Totally frozen for a moment, he realizes he's witnessing something he'll never, ever forget. Gargoyle caught on camera. So, this guy's walking home when he spots something weird in the distance. At first, it just looks off. But when he zooms in with his camera, he notices it has tiny wings on its back. That's when it hits him. It looks just like a gargoyle. For anyone not familiar, gargoyles are those fantasy creatures inspired by the stone carvings on old buildings, said to protect against evil spirits. Seeing one in real life? Yeah, that's enough to make anyone double-check what's real. Tiny humanoid. While exploring a quiet forest, a woman suddenly froze. Peeking inside a tree hole, she spotted a tiny humanoid figure with glowing eyes and a long, slender head staring back at her. This wasn't any normal animal. It felt unnatural. The video of the encounter left even online experts stunned. No known creature matches what they saw, and its mystery remains unsolved. And now, let's move on to the subscriber's pick. People standing below froze when something unusual crossed the sky above them. A clear, human-like figure appeared overhead, shaped with an eagle's head, and wide, powerful wings stretched out as it moved forward. There was no distortion or blur, just a solid form gliding through the open air for several seconds. Those watching couldn't look away, comparing it to figures from ancient legends they'd only heard about before. The sight passed quickly, but the image stayed locked in their minds long after. With that, see you next time.